Think of the most extreme place on Earth. A land that doesn't just test human survival, it erases it. Antarctica. A frozen continent at the bottom of the world, wrapped in silence, where the cold doesn't sting, it consumes. For most of history, we thought it was nothing but endless ice. Empty. Dead. But that was a lie. Because buried beneath those miles of frozen walls is an entire hidden world. A world of ancient forests that thrived when dinosaurs walked the earth. Of rivers flowing in absolute darkness. Of mountains taller than the Alps, sealed under ice so thick, sunlight hasn't touched them in millions of years. And then there are the creatures, ghostly, alien-looking beings that defy everything we know about life. Scientists are only now pulling these secrets into the light. And what they're finding doesn't just change the story of Antarctica, it could rewrite the history of our planet, and maybe even hint at life beyond it. This is Rivo TV. And tonight, we're going where few dare to go, straight into the heart of Earth's final frontier. Welcome to Antarctica like you've never seen it before. The ice here is almost beyond imagination. In some places, it's more than 3 miles deep, enough to bury 5 Burj Khalifas stacked on top of each other. Every layer of this ice is a chapter of Earth's history, preserved in absolute silence. And when researchers started drilling into it, the story they uncovered was stranger than fiction. It started with a crack. On satellite images of the Larsen ice shelf, a strange new fissure appeared where none had been before. To investigate, scientists melted a tunnel into the ice using a jet of boiling water, lowering a camera into the darkness. 1,600 feet down, the drill suddenly stopped. On the screen, they saw something impossible. A hidden river. Flowing, alive, rushing beneath the ice. And inside it, thousands of tiny, shrimp-like creatures called amphipods. Swarming in the dark. Life. Thriving in a place with no sunlight, no obvious source of food. But here's the kicker, amphipods usually feed on plants. Which means at some point, in this frozen tomb, plants must have existed. But when? How? And what else could be hiding down there with them? And that's only the beginning. We've all heard of the Mariana Trench, the deepest place on Earth. But few know that Antarctica has its own abyss. The Factorian Deep, discovered just a few years ago, plunges nearly 24,000 feet. That's over 4 miles straight down into crushing blackness. But the real mystery isn't its depth, it's its existence. Trenches usually form from tectonic plates colliding. This one doesn't. It breaks the rules of geology itself. Something down there is different. Something we still can't explain. And if the depths weren't strange enough, the creatures here push it into the realm of the surreal. In 2022, passengers aboard a cruise ship spotted something just beneath the surface. A massive, translucent body drifting in the current, its ribbon-like arms stretching behind it. A submersible was launched, and the cameras confirmed it, a giant phantom jellyfish. 33 feet across. These creatures are supposed to live thousands of feet below, in eternal darkness. So what was it doing here, near the surface, in Antarctica of all places? The truth is, this continent plays by different rules. And we're only beginning to learn what they are. But maybe the strangest truth is this, Antarctica hasn't always been a land of ice. Drill cores pulled from the seafloor revealed something no one expected, fossilized roots, pollen, even soil. Dated to 90 million years ago. This was hard evidence of an ancient rainforest, right here where today only glaciers stand. Back then, the air was heavy with carbon dioxide, the planet warmer, and Antarctica thrived with life. Dinosaurs may have walked through its forests. Those forests eventually turned to coal, first discovered here in 1909. Proof that this frozen wasteland once burned with life. But Antarctica's visitors haven't always been from Earth. Scattered across the ice are thousands of meteorites. Frozen, preserved, waiting. One of them, ALH 84001, wasn't just any space rock. It came from Mars. And inside, scientists discovered microscopic shapes that looked eerily like fossilized bacteria. Was it proof that life once existed on the red planet? Debate still rages today. But the possibility cracked open the door. Maybe Earth isn't the only world that ever knew life. And the ice itself may be the greatest archive of all. Every snowfall here gets buried, compressed, sealed into layers. Trapped within them are air bubbles, ancient atmospheres, frozen in time. By drilling ice cores, scientists can literally breathe the air of a world hundreds of thousands of years old. They've discovered Earth's climate has a rhythm, ice ages every 40,000 years, shifting later to every 100,000. These cycles tell us what's natural, and what isn't. And they warn us about what's coming next. But if you really want to see Antarctica's biggest secret, you have to go deeper. Back in the 1950s, seismic tests revealed something that shocked the world, an entire mountain range, buried beneath more than a mile of ice. The Gamburtsev Mountains. Peaks as tall as the Alps. But unlike any mountains we know, because here, there are no colliding tectonic plates to explain them. Their very existence makes no sense. Are they volcanic? Ancient remnants of a lost continent? Or something else entirely? We still don't know. And maybe that's the point. Antarctica is the last true wilderness. A place that refuses to give up its secrets easily. It's not just a land of ice, it's a vault. A frozen archive of worlds long gone, of life that may have come from the stars, of clues to Earth's past and warnings for its future. This is Rivo TV, and what you've just seen is only the surface. The real question isn't what we've already discovered in Antarctica, it's what's still waiting, deep under the ice, for us to uncover. Because if history has taught us anything, it's this: Antarctica is never what it seems.